ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, if you refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy since the price was within this move. We get the opportunity here as well. When the price drop, we mentioned if you want to look for buy, this is what we get, but there was a only trade setup based on lower time frame. One thing I need to highlight here that after the price of the breakout, we had the entry above the top. This is what we get. We had update why we should take out the trade. And even if we see we had a divergence here, if we compare this one in relative to this, based on MACD, we had a divergence. We have a divergence as well here. Okay. Now the thing is, that's why one of the reason we can say why the price didn't continue and drop. No, the thing is, whether this is the only move and this is the start of the down move, or we can expect this one as a correction for continuation because we have been looking for this. I think mostly we expect this one is turned to a bigger correction for price to continue. But the only thing is how deep this one can go, right? Within this move, whether we can look for sell for the short term, then from there, after that, if we get a reversal, we look for buy. Okay, one thing where first we talk about the sell. Any sell from here, if we get similar to what we have here based on lower time frame, we consider as a short term. If anyone wants to look for sell, all right, until the breakout of this low, which is 1455. Okay, if we move to 15-minute, actually we don't have really good trade setup for sell unless we get a correction here for one more drop. But what we will be more interested if we get a buy, all right, because we're thinking if we can put this one in relative to this. Only times that we will be interested in the sell if whether here or high lower the price tend give us a bigger correction. Then maybe we can consider for look for sell to break out of here. Again, the breakout of this low, which the price is again 1 4 almost 5 5. Okay, this is the only time we will more interested to look for sell, but right now we don't have any trade for sell. What we're looking for, we want to see whether this is a running flat for continuation, and the only thing is how deep this one can go. For sure, if we get any buy setup, if the price drop a bit more, any reversal with the correction, we look for buy. And what we want the price break the top, and our target will be the first target will be 1693 if we get the buy. And the buys, we're looking for this, and this is the first move because the first move also got the internal correction, which is a running, and this is the top. All right, that means if you get any buy from here, we see how deep it can go, we look for the reversal. If we get the buy, the first target is 1693, and the second target which we're looking for breakout of the top, which is the top we're talking about is here, which is almost 1715. If we get the breakout of that, the second target will be 1802. Okay, anyway, right now we don't have any buy setup, and as we know, just now I mentioned we had the divergence here in case this is the start of the down move. But from what we have right now, the way is looking, the way is forming, mostly we can expect one move up. And why I point on the May, this is the start of the down move, because we have been looking for this in relative to this based on higher time frame. That's why if you want to get any trade, we should be careful. If the price, whether here or lower, we see it moving really corrective, we are not going to look for buy. If any buy, we need a sharp move and flag. Any corrective move mostly can give us a more move down. At least that means we should look for sell. Okay, if we move to forward chart. All right, based on forward chart, we mentioned that we had this move, and one of the reason we mentioned May, this is the start of the up move, because based on lower time forward chart, also we can see the divergence. If we put this one in relative to this MACD and here, okay, that's why we get this. But right now we need to see whether this is the only move and this is the start of the up move, or this one turned to a bigger correction for one more drop. That's why when the price, if we get any buy with the breakout of this top, And with the target of 1693, we need to start to manage behavior that may this after we get this up move, the price can drop. But mostly we're looking for the continuation. Even there is a possibility the price break the top, move a bit higher, turn to a different type of the flat for one more drop. Okay, as I say, we are more interested in the buy. We want the price continue, but we need to know that about the different possibility. But right now we're looking for this for continuation. At least the breakout of the top. Again, what is the top? One based on forward chart we call it 1715. Okay. Now, how about the daily chart? Based on daily chart, we have we cannot confirm anything. We have this down move, and we want to see whether what is this, whether this one turned to a bigger correction or continuation, as we explained based on forward chart. Anyway, if we move to forward chart, right now this is what we're looking. We are looking for this pattern. All right, may I put my lines there? Will be more clear. We're looking for this, but when I put this one, I mean this line, still we can expect this one to drop a bit more, even to retest this low. That's why later maybe we have to change this one when we get the reversal. Okay. In this case, we just follow the chart. We want to see whether we can get any buy setup from here, as we explained. Even for the sell, mostly, I mean, we're looking for the trade setup, but we're interested in the buy. Okay. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or any changes, then I will share. Thanks.